Arbitrum Pay. You wanna know the last information about the crypto world, what's going on with the airdrops, Bitcoin price, and much more? Yes? Then smash that like button, cause it's time for Crypto News Fun on the Right, Crypto a tope. Today we start talking about ARB. It's down 72%. Yesterday was the day of the airdrop, and this is a typical crypto day. According to Alex Kruger, we see how it was around $10 and then we went down to 1 for good. This is the chart for ARB and this is the 30 minutes chart. So you can see that we had a lot of volatility. This is OKX, our partner exchange, and right now going a little bit higher than it was yesterday. So we'll see about what's going to happen really with this airdrop. And remember, we compare it with optimism. So this is the chart. This is the all-time for optimism. So at the beginning, you can see we went down for good, but now it's worth more than then. So maybe we have a bad day today for Arbitrum, but it will be a very good thing in the future. So let's compare them. Let's compare the first hours of optimism. It was May 2022, and let's compare it in OKX with the airdrop yesterday of Arbitrum ARB. So you can see at the beginning it was not possible to trade in exchanges. It was crazy, the claims, we had all kind of difficulties, but after 2 hours you'll be able of buying and selling in OKX, and you can see that the first ones that were able of claiming it and selling it, they sold it for good, but then we had a small recovery. So if we are going to do the same that we had with optimism, this is not financial advice. I have no clue what's going to happen. I just did these crazy charts. So if it's the same, well, we were 15 days going down with optimism from $2.4 to 0.39. So if that's something that's going to happen right now, that's an 83% drop approximately. So for April's the 7th will be around 0.31 for ARB. We'll see about that. And after that, what will happen in the future? Well, if we have the recovery we had with optimism, we went 617% up in 246 days. So we have to wait a lot. We have to wait, in the case of optimism, from June 2022 to February 2023 to go back to the point we were at the beginning. So it was a 600 recovery, but we were at the point where the sellers started selling at the beginning of the story of the cryptocurrency. So we will reach around $1.7 in approximately November 2023. We'll see about that. The thing there is that we are already going higher. We are already in the $1.5. So if we project the situation, not with the very bottom from yesterday, but with the situation we are right now, with the $1, for example, then we might go to around $8 to $11 for that date, for 25 November 2023. We'll see about that. Again, this is the chart from optimism, and we put it with the chart of ARB, just pretending they are going to behave the same. So you can see we will go down, and then we will be there for those 15 days, and then we will start going back again, and we'll reach, we'll see, because if we do the exact same thing, we'll reach around 2.7, but now I'm projecting the same idea using the chart from optimism and using the point 1, the 1 point, yeah, like it's the most average price we've having from the beginning. So if we do that, will be around $6 at that time. We'll see about that. Anyways, if we go to CoinGecko, we can see that layer 2 projects are now in the top of the best performers for the day, with also artificial intelligence, which is so interesting. If we go inside, we can see that we have Polygon. Arbitrum is the second most important one already in market cap. And the rival Optimism is in fourth place. So now the idea is, can we be at those prices in the day we are projecting? Well, we have to consider also the tokenomics. We have to consider the market cap. So we can see that Optimism has less market cap already than Arbitrum. But how much more market cap can Arbitrum have? It's going to have more in the future or maybe less. Well, let's project the idea that we have in the future the same market cap as Polygon, which in my opinion is crazy. Also consider that we have rivals like Optimism, ZK Sync, etc., that might dilute all the money that is going to go into layer 2s. But let's picture that idea right now and let's ask ChatGPT to create this rule and calculate if Arbitrum had the market cap of Polygon, how much will AR be worth? And it's $8. It would be $8. But also, you can just consider the market cap of the project. Also, the idea I was telling you that we're going to have rivals, and all the money that could go to Arbitrum has to be divided between Arbitrum, between Optimism, between ZK Sync, and other L2 and other solutions for scalability. And also the tokenomics. So you can see that for Arbitrum in the future, we're going to have a crazy amount of tokens that we don't have already circulating. So this is going to be very difficult as more and more of those tokens come into the market to maintain the price for the token. This is Optimism, and you can see that is less than half of the tokens that Arbitrum have. So crazy there. So maybe it's going to be very, very, very difficult to have all that market cap in the future. What do you need to do now? Well, you have to go, if you were eligible for the token, you have to go there and you have to claim it. You have 180 something days. So do not miss that out, because if those 184 days pass and you don't claim it, you will lose it. More things about this. Maybe the good idea is to provide liquidity. People that are giving liquidity between Ethereum and Arbitrum are winning in commissions $500,000 to share. And also, you have to consider that maybe it was a fail in the beginning because it was sold like crazy, but in the future, it might be a very good project and it might go higher. It went from $10 to $1. That's a bad thing for sure. And we had some trouble for claiming it. It wouldn't work. The web collapsed, but some people were able of asking it in Arbiscan, another website, and also then buying it in some places. Again, remember 24 September 2023, the date you have to remember in order to claim it. If you don't do it, you may lose it. 75% of the people that can claim it already. Some of them used Arbiscan. I'll leave you the link in the description of all the sites we are considering. And also, I leave you this one if you want more data and more facts how everything went with the airdrop. We mostly covered it right now, but if you want to read it more deeply, you have there your link. And also, Alex Kruger telling us how long till we can use ChatGPT to manage our trading book and farm airdrops. We don't want to pay attention for that in the future. ChatGPT will do it right now, also connecting with the internet. I can't wait to tell you this in AI News or always our channels in YouTube for artificial intelligence, but I have to tell you right now, it's going to be, now it's in beta and for some users, but it's going to be connected with the internet. Elon Musk is concerned about it. The fear and greed index in the market, we still in the grid. Be careful with that because we still have some concerns. For example, in Accenture, they're going to fire 19,000 employees. Also, Amazon is going to fire 9,000 employees. So that's not good news for tech companies. And in the crypto world, we are tech related for sure. Also, the SEC, we are so scared and concerned about them, but now we have this article saying that maybe they are shooting their own feet. Like, okay, they are now asking Coinbase to go to a trial, but maybe that backfires, and finally the SEC has is bullying someone that can defend himself. And remember, we told you in last crypto news that Coinbase was selling stock because they need it for all those suits they are having probably. And now Cathy Woods from ARK is buying $17 million more than that of the stock. Maybe a good idea. Maybe we're going to go higher with coin token. We'll see about that. And due to the SEC movements, Coinbase suspended service of staking for Algorand and other coins. So be careful with that. And remember that you can do your stake with your own custody with some projects. Go to stakely.io where you have a catalog of all the projects. They are going to help you with how to do it yourself. And then you have to choose them as a validator, and then you have their support. Our friends, we have a special video dedicated in YouTube, so watch it. Do not miss that out. And about Algo, well, this is the all-time history of the chart. So yeah, bad news for Algorand, but the bad news were already in the market. More bad things or concerning things. Do you know we call him is arrested already in Montenegro. You have here all the details. Remember, he is responsible of the loss for $40,000 million, and also remember Terra and Luna and the collapse. It was like the beginning of the huge fiascos we had this crypto winter. We will always remember those. Also FTX now trying to find funds in its process. Also BlockFi now selling $4.7 million in mining equipment in order to give it to people that are affected with the collapse. We'll see about that. We find no news in their Twitter account, so we still wait for 31st March, 30 May. The process for that bankruptcy is on track. And remember, we talk about this in past videos, so watch them if you are interested. The market is in the green and the red. It's not sure what to do, but the most important ones you can see here that have some wins, like for example Litecoin. We like that, still a little bit in the green. And the worst one is of course Arbitrum, so we'll see about that. Ethereum claiming the $2,000 range. Come on, you can do it, bouncing in the fetish line of $1,700. And our friend Bitcoin trying to bounce also in the $28,000 line. You maybe are not aware that we had our highest daily candle close for 2023. Yesterday I forgot telling you, but you can see here that if yes, it was the case. And maybe today, if we recover, we might have a higher close. So that's good for Bitcoin. In the monthly candle, you can see that March is looking a lot like April 2019. And if that's the situation, we are for a big run to the all-time highs. And if you go to the yearly candle, then you can remember all the crazy ideas about the cycles and the salsa and the bachata for Bitcoin. And now that we are having the number 3 again, but after the 3 goes the 4, and that's a very good one. And also then the 1 is a good one too. You want to know all about that? Then watch these 2 videos where we talk about it. You will find it in your favorite channel, FunOntheRide. Now, Bitcoin correcting because of the Fed rate hike, but be careful because bulls are prepared for Friday's 1.2 billion options expiry. I don't know about this. I'm not an expert, but they say that is a good thing for the bull case, for the optimistic case. And remember all the charts we talked about in last crypto news that are telling us that Bitcoin might go to $32,000. Like for example, this one comparing with the last bottom for Bitcoin, this one comparing with the Fear and Greed Index, this one comparing with the chart of 2019, and this one telling us about the gap we have in the futures in the CME in the same range. So we'll see about that. A lot of things telling us that Bitcoin might go higher. In the stock market, Asia going down today, but gold going up. Also, dollar going a little bit higher. And this is the bad news for today, the very, very bad one. Is that, remember, Nebraska Gunner told us that maybe this was the line for the bounce back for the dollar. And if that's so, then Bitcoin might go down. I think we're not going higher because of that right now. You can see we are being flat. The usual thing would be to be going down, but we're still there flat. So that's maybe a good thing. And a good thing is that we have TradingView. You have the link in the description. You will help the channel if you use that link for a paid version. And if you have that, you are going to be now you'll be able of using this automatically detected patterns in the chart. What's that? Well, maybe you know about technical analysis and you see those patterns, but now you can ask the chart, is there any of these patterns? So that's a very, very cool thing. I leave you link in the description with all the information about it, but also it's so simple. You just go to your TradingView account and go for chart patterns in the technicals where you can put all them. And now you have this new button called patterns, and you can click them all. And once you do that, you can see that you have them all here. Now with the eye, let's just find one. Well, there's no inverse head and shoulders here. Maybe a head and shoulders, no. An Elliott wave, of course, we have that there. What about a double bottom? Well, we have some here. That's the idea. Bullish flags, no bullish flags. Maybe, yes, two bear flags there. And this is the idea. So you get the idea how this works. Awesome. Kudos. Congratulations on TradingView. And again, you have the link in the description. We keep on learning. As we learn that Bitcoin hash rate is an all-time high, it raised to 7.6%, which is a good thing. Now that it's 2 exact years since Elon Musk accepted in Tesla payments with Bitcoin, Headley Pockets told us. So come on, Elon Musk, you have to accept them again. Here, he seems concerned. The idea is that banks are melting. Allegedly, he said this, and Bitcoin might be the escape for all that fiasco. In El Salvador, they know about it. The president is going to eliminate all income, property, and capital gains taxes on technology innovations. This is the idea. Spanish government, listen to people like them, and also to people like here in Costa Rica. This is Costa Rican Congress, and they just have a Bitcoin ATM where you can buy Bitcoin. If you want to buy Bitcoin in Spain, in Paraguay, or Portugal, go to an ATM from our friend and partners, Bitbase. They have them all over the place. And also you can go to their website, bitbase.es. Thank you very much for sharing, for creating the alternative to the sad banks. And if you want your own ATM, again, just call them and you can have it in your own business or in your house if you want. Now, Kevin Svensson reminding us that every time the government attacks crypto Bitcoin, Bitcoin responds in the most legendary way, which is a PAM, which is going higher in price. Here you can see Christine Lagarde saying that cryptos is evil, just speculation, that's not good thing. And now we have, my friends, a new enemy, which is called Greenpeace. What? Yes, you heard that correctly. They say that the global warming is because of Bitcoin, and they created a statue against Bitcoin. They have no clue what they're talking about. This is the statue, and the crypto community reacting, having fun, like, okay, we love it, because now we believe that the criticism is against nuclear and Bitcoin is the solution. So you might interpret the situation as you like. This is the stupid idea, the stupid story of today's crypto news.
Think Bitcoin's not bad for the environment? Think again. Introducing my newest collaboration with Greenpeace. I'm Benjamin Von.
Oh my God. So yeah, whatever. And here, Dr. Ellie David telling us paper straw in plastic wrap. This is the green movement in a single photo. So yeah, try to illustrate yourself, try to learn about Bitcoin before being so ridiculous. Sorry for saying that, but it's the truth. And here, Max Kaiser that wants to be famous again, like Greenpeace, they want to be part of everybody's minds. So right now, talking again, where was Max Kaiser in the bear market? Now again, trying to share, to find popularity. And here, anyways, sharing this cool stuff, which is regulators looking for Bitcoin's CEO. So good luck finding Satoshi Nakamoto. And anyways, it's decentralized, so it doesn't even matter. In the DeFi ecosystem, $50 billion is still the tag we need to cross. And let's talk about Metaverse. OVR, over the reality, keeps on creating so cool stuff. Like here you can picture the world of fashion now with augmented reality in a store. This is just the beginning. If you want to learn more, if you are in Milan or maybe online as myself I'm going to do it, you can go to the Fashion Week, which is going to be from March 28th to 21st. Decentralized is going to be there, over the reality, of course, and some huge brands like the traditional ones, Gucci, whatever, I don't know which one, but those will be around. So we'll see how the augmented reality is going to join the metaverse, is going to join the fashion world. So interesting. I leave you all the information in the link in the description below. And talking about partners and FunOntheRide coin tracking, thank you very much for your support. This is so essential in the crypto world. It's like the piece of the puzzle you are missing if you need a tracker for your portfolio. This is the one I use. And if you need a device, if you need a tool for your tax report, this is the one I use too. So you have the link in the description, 10% discount using our code. And thank you very much, because you also help the channel if you need one of the payments versions. So cool. Also remember, if you have more legal doubts, go to CL Crypto, not just clcrypto.com, the website, but also the YouTube channel, where you have very, very important information regarding this year tax report. We have news there, so go and watch it. And more partners later today, a very, very nice surprise. If you want to buy crypto without paying fees, today also you can do it. It's 24 hours deal. So have your device, link in the description, and buy some crypto. And let's rest a little bit. Like this guy, he is in the mood of having an app. What about this one? Just counting money, as we'll do in the future if everything goes as planned. And let's do some exercise this weekend, like this cat. Also try to learn something, like this bulldog wants to climb the market, and also this elephant is trying to learn a little bit about crypto, but from time to time you fail. You have to go back on your feet again and find a friend that helps you. Like maybe this duck, so smart, he's the god of crypto. Yes, I know everything about it. Or this one that knows a little bit and is happy already. I know a little bit about Bitcoin. This one doesn't have a clue what's going on, but still watching the FunOntheRide videos and learning. And remember, find love, because money is okay, but love is much better. We have no more time today. If you want to listen to this in Spanish, go to our primary channel, FunOntheRide. If not, if you want more in English, just wait for the next video here, where FunOntheRide, health, money, love, party in peace, the best is yet to come, and crypto a tope. To the moon!